Okay, so welcome to another Stoney Creek Tech Talk. This is a special extended edition, so super excited to bring some new products out here. We've been working for these on a long time and I'm just absolutely stoked to get them out. There's a couple of real beasts in this range. We're starting off with probably the best rainwear jacket we've made. It's called the Guardian. New fabrics, a couple of new technologies in here, and also we've made a few design changes too, just to give this jacket everything it needs to protect you in whatever conditions you're in, really.
So what was the design brief, Kerry?
Our design brief for this, well, it was actually to improve something that was already amazing. So the Goldilocks Stillwater jacket, we wanted to just bring those forward and bring the best parts of them and improve the things that we can. So we put some stretch in the fabric. We've improved the membrane technology as well. So we've actually got a higher waterproof rating. We've got a higher breathability rating. And we've given a couple of extra features as well without adding any extra weight or bulk to it. So we've really just brought that forward, yeah. Okay, so this is the Guardian range. We're doing it in a jacket and in a pants as well. So this is really designed to be that hard outer shell. So the thing that's going to protect you no matter what. Durable enough that actually you can use it in all sorts of conditions, alpine conditions in the bush. Also still packs away, still light enough to be able to put it away into the bottom of your bag. So it's a really take it anywhere, do anything sort of garment is what it is. So yeah, we're pretty excited about it. So let's go through and run through each piece. Okay, so we've got it in 3 different ranges. So we do a bay leaf green, we've got the TCA for the above the bushline, and then we do the TCF, which is in your sort of bushline range in the good green colors. So let's run through them and show you what the differences are. First thing you'll notice with the Guardian range, we've kept that low profile of the Goldilocks and of the Stillwater. So we've still got the reduced seams all the way through, which is a Stoney Creek 3-panel design. The reducing seams just reduces all the potential places where you can have sort of issues. So a lot of work's gone into that. We've got a big bino chest pocket on the front, and we've still got your lowered hand pocket. So you still put your waistband on your pack, still access all the stuff underneath. It's got the longer tail, so you really good coverage at the back. And you can sit on that. If you're sitting and glassing, you've actually got something you can sit on at the back of that as well. So that runs through the whole range in all 3 colors. On the inside, we've beefed up the zip on this. So we've got a nice big YKK size 8 coil zip. It's double-ended. You can pull it up from the bottom, gives you extra ventilation options or sitting options or climbing, anything like that. It's covered with a storm flap on the front. It's a double storm flap, so one under, one over. So no rain or anything about to drive through that storm flap. We've put a big tab loop at the bottom. Makes it easy. You can grab that when you're putting the jacket on, gives you something to actually pull against when you're engaging the zip. Makes a big difference when you're putting the jacket on with cold hands, or if you've even got a light glove on, you can access them that way. When you really encourage you guys to open the jackets up, have a look from the inside and have a look at the lack of seam tape on the inside of these garments. Like I said before, we've done a lot of work on this. We've only got one single seam at the back yoke, no side seams running through it as well. So it's as beautiful on the inside as it is on the outside, really. And that's what we're aiming for. You'll see your big hand pockets here are laminated in place. And then the chest pocket, we've increased the volume of the chest pocket here. We've very cleverly folded the bottom of the chest pocket over. So you'll notice when you're sticking anything in there, there's actually a lot of internal volume. Makes a big difference if you're putting anything, large binos in there or any sort of larger bits. You'll find there's actually room inside there. On the opposite side, we've got a phone pocket in there. That's laminated on, so it's actually a waterproof pocket, so you can put things in there and you know they're going to be protected. Again, that's got a nice big wide opening zip on the inside. When you have a look at the seam tape, again, encourage you to open them up and have a look and see how flat and smooth and straight all those seams are. That reduces all the bulk. We still use a 20mm seam tape. We're not going to sort of micro tape any super skinny tape that you're going to have issues with. We've stuck with a super wide tape, but we've made it really nice and flat and smooth with less bulk, so you're going to have less issues. We've kept the same hood we've always had on the Stillwater Goldilocks, but we have increased the peak on the front. Still got the little wide hood, so you've still got really good coverage when you need it. And we've also still kept the little keeper on the back, so you can still roll that hood down and tuck it away behind you, so you actually don't need it if you don't need it. So that runs all the way through. Okay, so that's a bit about what's going on the outside of the jacket, but the beauty of these really is what's going on the inside, and that's what you kind of can't see, you know. So we've got this new membrane in here. So like the glaze knot, which everybody knows and loves, we're still sticking with the PU hydrophilic membrane in here. Hydrophilic's really important, but we've upped the breathability. It's twice as breathable as the glaze knot was. So what that means is just won't overheat in it. You're going to stay a lot more comfortable underneath it. Waterhead test rating on this, it's 20,000 mils as a minimum. So again, we don't focus on these maximum ratings that actually really don't mean anything, these laboratory test ratings. This is a minimum rating, so we know that it doesn't matter what the weather's doing, you're going to stay nice and dry inside this. So, we test on the weakest point of the jacket, right? So that's the thing, with maximum ratings, it's all done on a brand new piece of material, and they can basically select where they're going to test. As a minimum rating, we test on the weakest point that we know is going to be a cross seam on a seam of the jacket. So at that rating, cross seam. Well, as an example on the inside, and it's harder now, it's because we reduced so many of the seams, but the underarm seam is a classic place, right? So you've actually got a couple of bits of material all joined at one place, and so you have so you've got here, whereas that's the thickest point. So you can see there's almost a bit of a raised point in there. That's the weakest point of the garment. If that can reach 20,000 mils, doesn't matter what happens on the rest of the jacket, you're going to be fine. So that's our Stoney Creek standard. We give a minimum rating so we can say, yep, you're going to be good no matter where you are on the garment. So. Yeah, it is. Well, breathability, to me, breathability is the most important thing. So if you're moving, if you're being active, and you're going to heat up under the garment, getting rid of that heat is the thing that's going to keep you more comfortable. The breathability is the thing that achieves that. So being twice as breathable as the glaze knot, that really is a game changer. And so we've done that through fabric technologies or through membrane technologies. So we've been working long and hard to get that right. We've tested it, we know it works, and that's why it's gone into this garment. And it's made it a beautiful thing to wear when you're actually being active. Oh, what they're going to experience that has a different feel from anything we've done before. That T800 fabric with the ripstop running through it, it's got a softness to it. Like you can tell it's a durable fabric. It's got a bit of grunt to it, you know, but at the same time it feels a bit softer on the face. That helps keep the noise down a little bit, which we really like. You'll notice that it packs up well. It rolls into its own hood. Like I say, weighs less than a kilo, even in a size large. So it feels durable, but it feels soft, and that stretch makes it amazing to wear. It is truly a beauty of a thing and a beast of a jacket. So come and have a look on. Okay, if you need something that's going to perform, you've got good pockets for all your optics. You've got hand pockets lowered underneath your waistband. You've got offset seams, so you've got no bulky seams or anything like that. You've got a lack of seams on the back. You've got grip strips on the shoulders, stops your rifle sling from falling off. You've got a peak hood at the front here. It's going to give you full protection. It drops away and rolls away when you don't need it as well. You've got a longer tail at the back so you can sit on it when you're glassing it. Good protection. You've got rolled cuffs on your sleeves, so that keeps them out of the way. Great if you're wearing gloves or you've got anything like that for changing in and out. You've got a double storm flap covering your zip. And you've got a long double ender zip you can pull up from the bottom, but there's still room for climbing and sitting and moving on it, so it's not going to get in the way. Rolls into its own hood, packs up, weighs less than a kilo, covered you in any weather, any conditions. Oh, the over trousers. Now, over trousers are great. I'll show you a pair here. So we've got a big long zip, so easy to get in and over boots. Comes all the way up past your knee to mid-thigh, so it's easy to get in and out of those. But then there's a full flap running all the way down the back as well that's domed in place. It's got a scuff guard on the inside, 600D nylon scuff guard. So if you're wearing crampons or anything like that, just to help give a bit of extra protection. That's actually an overlay over the main fabric as well, so you've actually got double layers of fabric through the inside, not just a single layer. We've put a pocket on the thigh of these, a hidden pocket on the thigh that's got a drain hole in the bottom. So a great place to keep anything you want to keep handy. You can keep it in there. Plus we've also got really good, nice deep hand pockets on both sides of them. It's got a stretch stretch waist with big belt loops. You can put your own belt on, but you don't need, if you don't need one, you don't need one. And we've also put little garages at the top of the zips as well, so the zips heads aren't exposed, so there's nothing to knock against your gun or anything like that as you're walking. Really good because of the stretch in these. That's what makes them great to wear. You can put them on, wear them all day. You're not constantly fighting the pants. We put the gusset in there as well, so just a bit more movement and articulated knees. So just a really comfortable. You're doing a lot of movement in them, but you're going to sit and go glassing. They're a great combination with the jacket. Yeah.